Hello! Are you saying what happened because I was just sitting here? I was just catching up on some notifications before stream. And I had to read an email and I was like, hell yeah, email. Because that's the way you boogie. I also have a bit of a headache today. Not quite migraine status. It might turn into migraine in stream, I don't know. But I took meds, so I should be feeling good soon. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm just getting out of the way that I have a headache, so exactly how I feel. That's how I feel. It's building right behind my eyes. Earlier it was like here, but now it's behind my eyes. So I'm like, good thing this isn't like a focus intense game. Like I can just sit here and watch it and just be like, which is cool. I'm still sad as I was. I know, buddy. I know. We're all going through it. Maybe one day you'll have $1 million to spend on me. It would just be the same $1 million that I help everybody else with. So, you'd be helping everybody, not just me. I would pay off my debt, so the rest of you could have $2. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day, doing their thing. I'm just trying to cope with head being ahead, so that's cool. But we got a bunch of vessels to collect in this game, so hopefully we can get at least half of them. My new neurologist said my headaches may actually have an unusual migraine component, which would explain why they're so awful. Yep, gotta love migraines. They're fantastic. Part of my problem is I don't drink enough water, and also I haven't been resting enough because I went too goddamn hard yesterday cleaning the house, and then I had an ass crack at dawn shift today. I'm like, I'm glad I have a light day tomorrow. What, you got beef with your mom jokes? Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I don't know how long stream will be if it gets worse, so I'm just gonna keep drinking water and chilling. So, alrighty, let's pause this Mario Kart medley and start this game. I was a good boy and I pinned the content warnings. Alright, so what do we have left? Not beef, just amused. Like, literally, we have so few. To clarify, it was a your mom joke, yeah. Exactly. Not at Mel's mom, just anyone's mom. Unless you're as in, like, the long quiet. It's the long quiet's mom. So, last week we got... You are mom. We got the adversary. That's Demon Mommy. It should be Demon Mommy, which is the Eye of the Needle. And the Fury, which is Tower Mommy turns Demon Mommy. And apparently by being through that storyline, I was actually very close to this one. It is very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in failing to kill the god. And I'm not entirely sure what step I missed to get that, but... There we go, we got consent from Mel. Okay. That's crazy. We're out here. It reminds me of a story, but I don't think it's appropriate for stream. But anyway, so yeah, we'll probably do that one first, and then I'm gonna start a new round so that we can get these other 8. Because I said that we have 8 to go, because this one will take really quick, because I'm pretty sure Nana's just gonna help me figure out what I missed. Was it... I want to say, like, obviously it's in after she becomes big, tall mommy, but I'm not sure. Most plots you can do for the tower lead back to the one you didn't get. Oh, really? I remember how I got there. Oh, to get to the tower, yeah, I hesitated. I think that's how I got the tower. The big one, yeah. The big mommy. Big mommy. Big mommy. But I have all these saves of the tower, so I wasn't sure if I could just start at one of them. It's probably not that one. Hold on. Load. Oh. Right, because I was given the binary options of dropping it or tightening it. Yeah, because I did the option where I dropped it and I just bowed to her the entire time, I think. And then I did the one where I tried to kill her. Like, I distinctly remember tightening my grip. I think I did drop it. I don't remember.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
Because I'm trying to fail at killing her, right? I don't fucking know.
We didn't have to do that.
You can tell me if I'm wrong.
And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Yeah, you have to avoid killing her. Okay.
Kneel.
Okay. I can do that.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Owie.
That's my good little bird.
It's
Now,
me.
Why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I want your vessel.
Speak.
Give me your vessel.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
You need to... you need to kill someone who's not her. Me.
Being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
What I would assume one of the bottom two would probably. I mean, yeah, I can turn it up just a smidge. Oh, I have to turn it up on the stream. There we go. Refuse to tell her. Okay. Like, remaining silent or no, I won't tell you, because those are both kind of the same thing. I don't schmutz in my eye. Remaining silent is refusing to tell her, but saying no, I won't tell you. Tell her you won't tell her. Okay.
You will.
Okay.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
And then remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open?
Hot.
Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Also hot.
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
I did? So should I just like start the tower over again? Okay.
Meekness, despair, but a hint of something more. A small taste of stubborn resistance. A grain in the storm of my cosmic wind. Enough to be felt, but not enough to matter. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's
Mommy.
inevitable. There's
She's
nothing
mommy.
else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Is it over here? Like continuing to not. I would assume the. I'm not gonna help you unless one of these opens up something else. I was gonna say, is it because I kneeled? Yeah.
I say,
Trying to get the vessel though. I can just immediately go back. I have the one right here. Oh, it's because I dropped it. I have to keep my grip on the knife. That's what I gotta do.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
kneel.
Alright, and then don't kneel. I assume. Yeah. Don't kneel, yeah.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Tweet, tweet, tweedledee.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I want your body.
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I want your body. Alright, so that's where I say no. We want to be as adamant as possible.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Oh!
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here.
I hope I'm doing it right.
Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses. but that manages to push you towards its
Wait,
desires like an unseen puppeteer.
My sword that Nana bought me. I have my pristine blade. It's a letter opener. Oh my god.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
No. No.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Sometimes I get into it. I don't know. It's the power of the princess takes over me.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
I wish that I could get the I'm gonna kneel here forever. Jermaine is the princess.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
He would be so good on Make Some Noise.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What? What? Whoa.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
That's right. The last time I did this, I tried to kill her again.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Nah.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done.
Okay.
The blade and the hand that wields it
What if I'm the
remain
princess?
firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Maybe.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
No, she's talking about Nana giving me the right directions so I can get your vessel and then try other things.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Yeah.
A shriveling little worm stretched
Yeah.
beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
You bring the blade to your neck.
Love it.
You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
Oh, Ren, you missed me holding up my suspiciously sword-shaped letter opener. And going, no, you can't make me do it. I won't do it. I'm gonna put it down because I feel enchanted by the spirit of the blade.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Anything for you, mommy.
We will. I promise.
Is this awakening some shit in Mel the same way that demon lady was in the one demon lady in Romancevania? I forget her name. Mel's just like Ricky, I'm having emotions.
I know you will.
Alessa, yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I died. The apotheosis.
You're on a path.
Whoa.
And at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. And at the end of the path is a cabin. Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them.
That was oddly sexy. This is just wild that the princess could sense and control the narrator. Yeah, right? That part is really awesome because most of the time she doesn't know the narrator's there.
I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
4.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5.
Yeah.
Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
Okay. Yeah, it's true, Ren. I miss you. I miss seeing you in stream. And then I watch my VODs, and then I see you show up in my VODs, and I'm just like... You've been one of the early ones. I'm a busy bitch ass. I know you are. Don't forget me when you're famous. Well, that's was an example of occasional attraction to females. So you like dummy mommy demon ladies, and that's okay. Luckily, we got dummy mommy demon mommies right here.
Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question?
Not with that attitude, Renata. Maybe lightly known in each corner of the net. Yeah, dude, like, you already got some solid footing, and you have so many connections because you're a social butterfly. Hold the phone. You're a social butterfly, Renata, and people like being around you. Fuck you. I think I was mostly attracted to her intense confidence. Yeah. I don't know what a Ghidorah is.
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves.
Yeah. Like, she chews off her arm, and then she, like, has her arm, like, half off of... Her wrist is, like, half off of her arm. Like, basically, and she's just, like... Looking up at these giant eyes, just, like, huge eyes, just, like... I'm like, holy fuck, those are Sammy's eyes. It's the autism eyes. It's like that time I made the autism creature of Savvy.
Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants,
oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
I'm good at that one. I still want to reiterate, I want to see you two be the different forms of Midna. Sab being Imp Midna and you being Mommy Midna. I would love to see that. That would be phenomenal. You guys would hate the makeup. Or love the makeup, who knows?
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
Shut the hell up.
I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Alright. Da-da-da.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings.
Okay.
Trees start to sway,
Okay.
they crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Did you say veiny hand?
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Oh shit.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door,
She will be free. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
I'm gonna die.
As you step forward,
Oh.
the cabin explodes.
Oh.
Flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
This is like Evangelion.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Lady! Holy fuck. I forgot to breathe for like 30 seconds there. Squid, what are you playing? What are you playing that's got cute boys? Because this is not cute boys. Also, hi Gargoyle. I hope you're doing good. We're at mommy moment. We're at mommy moment.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
I'm just gonna right into her.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Yeah, this is what I wanted.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as
A
something
blade.
beds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Hey, funny one, didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away. To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
you're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Hold on. Five foot 11 versus 6 foot. I want to see what happens if I flee.
A coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move.
Yeah, something cool might happen. I don't know.
Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently
Nice.
yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Yeah, just like Link and Zelda, we're destined to be an endless cycle of death and rebirth for all eternity.
Now witness me.
Okay.
Yes, your grace.
Oh my
Turns you to
god.
face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers.
I didn't really have a giant woman kink before, but I do like the idea of being held like that. Just, it's easy for people to do that with me.
So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
Might I remind you that the last time I dated a woman, I was taller than them by an inch, so...
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Okay, I'm all yours,
So much for
Mommy.
spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
The words are like a gentle tug,
Eat
drawing
me.
you closer to the mountain
For
of her
me.
body.
For me, Mommy!
You land softly on her shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is. Is it the end? We're still here.
Whoa. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond. You still have two choices here. They both lead almost the same place, but one you'll have to do later to get the true ending anyway. It's you with the dummy, Mommy King Dummy. You're funny. It's more like the idea of being completely helpless, no matter the gender.
Everything is gone but us and her. This is her power.
It's because I'm a wretched little sub.
This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right? Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
So they both lead almost the same place, but one you'll have to do later to get the true ending. Ceaseless watcher, gaze upon this wretched sub and let him know he is a bad, bad little boy. I'm assuming play later means I have to do it once I have unlocked all the vessels. The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
Cool.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Her grip tightens, and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Oh Lord. What did you miss? What did you miss? Blah. Yeah. We're mommy's little pet in space. Unintelligible agony.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love
Opus.
that, wouldn't he?
I've just been a bratty little bottom the entire time, okay? The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just being normal.
Do something, anything, to make it stop.
Kind of like how I told Nana I have a headache, and then they were like, what's different?
No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer.
It's temporary.
Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
You know, like, I'll suffer my entire life, hoping that whatever's on the other side will be kind to me.
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
I'm gonna keep suffering alone. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. Oh, I did? Yay. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again until there is no you left to die or shrink. If you're asking me, Elpis, absolutely not. If you're asking her, hell yeah, can I join you?
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Yay! I would drown, let's be honest. I can't swim. She's 800 feet tall. She spits in your face. Yeah. Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore. But there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same. You're all starting to sound like me.
We're still in Big Woman. Spelunking. Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up. And beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
I want to be in the grass. Let me touch grass.
It's where we're supposed to be. Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. But neither of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in place.
Were we supposed to stop? I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Mommy is now mad at your phone. You look down at Princess's feet writhes a shifting mound, a mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. Don't hurt her! That's my mommy! The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the light of something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. Yeah, right there. Right there. Get the hint? Mommy, no! As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
No, I miss you. Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into the frigid depths. She is tired, and the life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
That's okay. There's always next time. Never leave a bro hanging. The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond. That's phenomenal. This is one of the most phenomenal drawings I've ever seen. Can you imagine trying to cosplay this?
Fly, little bird.
Okay.
No, no, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
Too short for that. Not me, yeah. Someone
It's
else
what she
who's
wants
tall.
for us. But can we make it?
Fly,
Of course
pupa,
we
fly!
Can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there is a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. As you turn back to look at her, you see that she is gone. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Sav gets to cosplay the princess, then shoot her own arm off, and Orville has to cosplay the princess being subsumed by infinite arms. Ren has to be the demon mommy. I don't know, Nana, if you could cosplay a princess, have we run into the one you want to cosplay as?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, clearly furry war mummy.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I would cosplay the one that becomes the path in the woods. I want to be the sea monster one. Ooh. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. I can't remember what questions I've asked, so... I think I asked a lot of questions about the world last time, and a lot of questions about me, but not enough questions about the narrator itself? Or... Early on, the basement turned all swampy and she had a tail. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Are you a part of me or a part of something
No,
else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
The voice of the smitten. If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh right, he made us. Or he made me to fight her, I guess. To stop death. Right. He was the guy that everyone was dying around him. And he watched so much death that he didn't want death to happen anymore, so he made me to kill her. Right. Um. Basically just a bunch of Crow, Aarakocra, funny hats and knives. Yeah. I've seen a group of cosplayers who did the voices. I love that. That's so cool.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity
Yeah,
to
that I already
change.
knew.
She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can, so I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Yeah, why can't I
As
make
you
her
are
small?
now, you won't be able to will her into anything.
Oh, right.
You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining
Why are you throwing your
everything.
hands in the air?
It's why I had to die.
What? Oh, is that what Orville said? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
Very
When the
true.
patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
But it's like, why can't we just be here forever? Where did that one go? There you
Won't
go.
work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
That makes sense. Where's that one I was interested in? Bu-bu-bum.
With some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
Alright. You didn't make me strong enough to kill a god, dude.
The cycle of life and death, the endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
Most important question, is she single?
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Later, dude.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Can I kick the bird? As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is in you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Ladies. Oh.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I was gonna say the 2-year anniversary of this game is, I think, next week, and they have an announcement coming, so I'm curious to see what it's gonna be.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I miss you too, lady. You know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Slay the princess in Fortnite. Woohoo! Let's go!
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature.
I mean, yeah, I'm a
isn't it?
bot. I'm good at being passive.
When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
A lot of people here would shift her mound.
The final doors to my liberation.
That's a great stream title, holy shit. So Nana, you said I was close to the true end, didn't you say? I would assume that means... Because I got an achievement for bringing the apotheosis here. No, you didn't say that at all? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share
Oh, okay.
reflections of each other's burdens.
We'll do that as our
Just as
last
you and
run
I
through.
share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here
The big
would have
end.
been full of
How does it get
strife
bigger than
and
this?
conflict.
Christ. Because it's like she says that like death is in her multitudes. She has the ability to bring us close to life, you know, the ability to rip through the long quiet, and there you see the life growing through. So it's like proof that you need death for life. You know, I'll witness her big end. They're right there, obviously.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Whee!
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
Cool.
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Yeah, I've yet to argue with her.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
That's true. Whoa!
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste.
Please.
My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
Okay.
You fight, but you fight as a shadow. I crush you because I have to. Because there is no honesty in mercy.
Put me in your weed grinder.
You lost when you entered my cave. You died on the floor. But my soul wept in ways your body couldn't. But in the disappointment of my victory, you gave me a new challenge to face within myself. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
I love you, demon mommy.
Time you spent away from me is still time spent in reference to me. Even then, both of us are more than our bodies. Am I not in the trees? Am I not in the cabin? Am I not in you?
I wish. Whoa. The anime.
Another drives a stake into your body. And another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
My thoughts alone were enough to reduce you into nothing.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Whee!
Thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Which is true. I wouldn't be here if destroying you would leave all of reality a colorless blur.
You place far too much trust into the ravings of a fearful and ignorant soul who overstepped his bounds.
It's true.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
I'm just curious about his response, her response to his story.
Wisdom is everything. I turned the wheel because suffering is a falsehood, a delusion. It is up to the world to free itself of it.
True.
Would you plunge yourself into a cold and empty eternity on faith alone? Would you destroy the only other thing like you to save a world you've never seen?
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. Respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Whoa. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, and I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Let's go.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Fuck yeah. Evangelion shit.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Nah.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I was such a simple man back then.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
God, this is so uncanny. Kinda wanna... I don't wanna be a
I don't
god.
think I want that either.
Are you the same one as the one out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
Which the narrator said I couldn't do, and yet here I am doing it. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
But we're setting it do anything to help them, the people out there.
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
No. That's despotic. We're talking about this right now. How do you know we haven't done this before? Because we have.
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
Yeah, because lots of people have watched people die. And it's just an inevitable truth that you have to die for life to continue. And this dude just was so upset about death that he's like, please, God, go kill death itself. And then death itself was like, actually, I'm not death itself. I'm just the concept of change. Death is just a part of me. Like, yeah, change happens. Yeah.
I'm sorry, too. So this is
Just
what
wanna
it feels
try
like
it.
to actually die.
I haven't done this ending yet.
I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it.
I'm gonna be the change now.
I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
Okay. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. The world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone.
I did do this ending? I don't fucking remember. I definitely remember the ending where, you know, we continue having life forever.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. And the stairs. Then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here, but...
All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Oh, right, because I was like, it's Bloodborne! Right. Then the shattering, you are free, and before you lies an endless expanse of absolute reality, a new absolute reality, one forged by your will, and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there'll be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Here, here, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Yeah, I don't remember going through that, but to be fair, my brain is soup. Okay. So now we have the apotheosis. We have 4 vessels to get. Let's get cracking. We have to free an abrasive prisoner. I'm not sure what that... There's another one that said abrasive prisoner. I don't remember. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Whatever that means. Kill your worst dreams, or be killed by the ghost of your past. Whatever that means. Better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. There are other ways to die to nature than to let it swallow you whole. When you've seen the worst sights the prison of the world can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. No, we're gonna do a final run after all the vessels. That Nana says is the big end. There are many reasons spirits may linger. The flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. I would assume going down there without the knife, but saying absolutely nothing whatsoever to her. It sounds kind of stupid, but it's something we haven't tried, just going down there and staring at her. You don't need the world for your happy ending. Okay, that one's vague. See the worst sights in the prison of the world can offer. You can always choose to walk away empty. That one, the empty-handed one, I'm confused about too. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. See what happens if I go down there
in the woods
and say absolutely fucking nothing but have nothing on me.
In the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Unless that's not making sense.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I have no idea what you're saying. So, like, when you go down in the basement, you can talk to her, but there's also the option of remain silent. So, like, not grabbing the knife, going down the stairs, and just being silent. Is that not a choice? Like, I think I remember that being a choice, unless I'm remembering wrong. But to be fair, my head's kind of soup. The majority of my headache is gone. I mostly just feel it in my sinuses now.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh, okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Am I what?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, if you have hints for, Oh, am I sick? Not really. I haven't been giving myself... I mentioned earlier, before you came in, that I've been working really hard and not getting enough rest, I think. I did a lot of work yesterday on, like, the kitchen and living room, just, like, cleaning stuff. And then, like, I worked really early this morning, so I'm, like, kind of tired. So I need some... It'd be nice to have a day where I can just lay down and do absolutely fucking nothing, which is what my Sunday is going to be. Basically, do talk to her, but do not mention anything about how she can end the world or why you have to kill her. I've tried that before, so let's see how better I can do this time.
The interior of the cabin is all
Yeah, because you said at one point that most of the vessels I need are ones that involve taking the blade
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive.
I've been here. Yeah,
Who's
blah, blah.
there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I have a knife.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
So I can tell her I'm here to kill her, but not explain why I have to kill her. Talk to her, don't tell her she's destined to end the world or that you're being talked to by a guy in your head, but do decide to save her. I'm here to kill you, but
That
I'm not telling you
isn't a
why.
good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Gotta keep it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I think I fucked up,
you
I don't
should
know.
Just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I want it for you. I'm sorry, let's
You're
talk.
so close. Don't give up. You've come this far.
I just want to talk to you.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Drop the blade.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I have. Do you need me to go back?
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly
No.
recommend that
I
you
can still
be the
get a
one to
vessel
take
from
the
this?
initiative here. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a
That's right. I
relationship.
do remember her saying that. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Sure.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Yep, I remember that.
Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
There's no people out there.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, girl, I'm gonna free you.
You know why you're here. Oh, you have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
It's not.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any idea besides me cutting you out?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were
You try to kill her and make sure you warn her? Oh.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment.
Yeah, those are the big eyes that Savvy needs, that Savvy has.
Just above the massive, unyielding chain, you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings,
I
the
do remember
princess turns
this.
to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
No. And yeah, it needs to have the bloodstains.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Yeah, I remember
Stop
this
that.
a little bit.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, I warned her. I'm gonna assume I keep resisting. Makes sense to me.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat.
Yummy.
With almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
You've done worse to me, it's okay.
This is the end.
I've seen my intestines.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
When you start chapter 2, save. There's a bunch of things that can be done here. Okay, cool.
You're on a path in the woods.
Let me get past this part, okay. Yeah, because prisoner, but also... Oh, there we have doubt breaks one shackle while forcing another. This one about sites of the prison. I could have sworn there was something else, but... Da-da-da.
A warning before you go any further. She will
Yes,
lie.
I know. Well, you know what will happen.
Don't
Oh,
believe a
don't go to
word
the
she
cabin?
says. Just
All
go
right.
in. Take. I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even
Don't hit me
know
with
where
the,
you're
oh,
going?
okay. Because I did try to do a skeptic route, and I didn't do a very good job at it. If I'll go to the cabin, I'll... Talk to the princess, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll say her, maybe I won't. I guess I'll see. Nope. That was because it was in the middle of playing. Don't do anything. Don't interact. Oh, okay. Just leave.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already
I haven't met
outlined the
her, you're
stakes of
right.
the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
That's cool.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
This is the one about nature. Nature takes us.
We do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
I like that. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by textured nothingness. It's quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder, something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty and crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. What? I feel like I should embrace the thoughts. But I'm gonna save just in case. You have a story you need to finish. There's no way to escape this place. Force pushing out your will. No, you cannot go back, not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this little place. Do not waste it. I'm our only salvation. Whoa. That's pretty cool.
You're...
No, don't overwrite. Load it. So what happens if I wake up? It's not. Oh, keep
You're
trying
on
to
the
play?
path.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Keep trying to leave, okay.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Yeah, it's gonna
Everything's
Undertale
back
me.
on track again.
I'm feeling
Maybe
it.
the world can still be saved after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably
I
selfish
guess you're
if you
gonna
ask me.
miss
I've
the
already outlined the stakes of the situation.
Bulba Boy.
If you don't do your job, everyone
You're
dies.
talking about
like
viewers,
Ives
right?
Dies.
Viewers.
Yeah?
And you're talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Porter. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid again. You are such a wonderful person. Don't forget that. For those who are coming in, pinned in the chat is a trigger warning list for this game, because this game does have a veritable cornucopia of triggers. So just letting you know. But if you do not know me, I am Holden and/or the Bulba Boy, and I'm just a little guy. I have my webcam on today so I can squish me. Today I am a trans-neurodivergent streamer who plays indie and Nintendo games. You're very welcome, and I will not. You will not. What? I don't know how I structured my sentence. I'm running on not many spoons. It's probably at like a 4.5. I'm like, my mood is great. My mental energy is like I'm having fun streaming. I'm just like, I don't know how much I'm retaining, and I probably will have to pour over what I previously did for the next time we play. But I will not forget being wonderful. Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, what was your stream? What were you doing? I hope that you were having a fantastic night. Were you playing more Skong? I know you were playing Skong yesterday. And you were pretty close to the end, if not in post-game. But we're gonna slay the princess. We got 7 more vessels left, so... Anna says that we should just keep ignoring the cabin.
Your silence is deafening.
That's different.
But fine. You turn around and
I love Dark
back down the
Souls.
path you came.
I'm a Dark Souls girly. I love Dark Souls so
Would
much.
you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
No! There's no fighting this, is there? Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking a different direction again. You got the sunset. You know, it just hit me that maybe I'm as much of a prisoner as she is. Like, she's a literal prisoner chained to a wall. And I am a prisoner to having to do this over and over and over again.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yeah, man, whatever.
And here we go. As you
Hi,
trudge into the
Rogue.
woods, something strange starts to happen.
Now you're just in time.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Yeah, we sort of
Glimpses
got this ending.
Familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Sort of. Like, we got the, this is the nightmare. Wasn't there one that mentioned the nightmare? Hold on. Yeah, better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. Okay. I see where we're heading. Okay. Better to linger with your nightmares. I don't? Okay.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
Prove me wrong.
And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, What's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yeah, the stranger which we've gotten.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Can you leave? Yeah, let's keep trying to leave. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
No!
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Because I've seen the walls. Yeah.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, what did I do wrong? Do you need me to go back? I don't remember what my last save was. Oh yeah, I can just go into it. Go completely back. Mail bomb, yeah. Okay. This is after the first time I walked away. No, this is, yeah, she's still chained in there. Okay, we will save that one. We will save the one I was going to recommend for later. Okay. Because this is the one where does it say Frostbite 2028? No. Yeah, that's what time it is. 8:28 p.m. We sat down and talked to her, and that's all that's happened so far. My assumption now is that you were trying to get something where walk away empty-handed. So we will do that again, go in and talk to her. I assume we still bring the knife with us.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
I don't like military time, so I kind of hate that it's a military time.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few
Feel like
pathetic
we've
wisps
seen a
of starlight
dungeon.
attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I just want mommies. I want all the
Good idea.
mommies.
Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
No,
princess.
that's different.
She looks up.
That's different.
The heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
This is just the San Francisco BDSM dungeon. The castle. The kink.com castle.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a
Makes you
distinct
remember
purpose,
the castle.
there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Cool, I'll save at the next choice. Alright. We'll save here so that we can enjoy our 3 vessels. But one of them we can get with 3 very different voices. What? Can a dude save? I saved! What's wrong with me? Alright. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her. Oh, this is the one where I can just leave. Yeah, I can just leave this one. I can just fuck right off. And continue to leave her there for all eternity.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. Doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
Thought crimes.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
Alright, let's chat.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Do you think this is a game?
Yes.
Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
I love this.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here.
Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
Maybe.
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
I want to drop it. I want to see what happens.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
This is great.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches
She does,
up the
I don't.
blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word.
Yes!
She cuts into her own neck. Ah,
This is so cool!
her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against
Yummy.
her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
What a pain in the neck!
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping
Nice.
to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
What'd you do at work today? Oh, I animated someone's head flopping.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free.
So no
It
head?
bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Nah.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
It's not the only thing that's dangling.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you!
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
I don't know what Jane in the Pan means and I'm too scared to ask.
Did you see that?
Oh.
I could have sworn she moved.
Am I gonna vor her?
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Yeah, it's a gift. Oh, okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Talking heads.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all.
This is exactly what happened to Disney.
His.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
The actress
find
is
her?
clearly hiding under a table with a pan around her neck, so they call her Jane and a pan. Oh.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to do. Yep. Do.
This doesn't. You're right.
I already know. I've been here. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You're at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Tell me what you think about this vessel. Where is that? Gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay.
She
I forget
asks
all the
that I
time,
tell you
baby.
to remember her.
Yeah, I have to drop her head down the chimney and sing, "Meet I Dorothy Walker."
You won't.
Meet a dirty princess.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yep, I'm here. I still have 7 to go. We got the prisoner, so that was cool. Okay, so this time, if you're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in that cabin is a bloody severed head that falls down a chimney. Alright, so this time, reload to the one I told you to save at, which was the middle one. Okay. Yeah, this is where she's. If I walk into the castle, or walk into the cabin, she's got all those chains and shit. I think this is where I try to ignore her. I'm not sure. I'll proceed to the cabin, okay.
A warning. She
Yep.
will lie.
Oh, I know.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I love the chemistry between all of the, or lack thereof, between all of the voices. It's certainly all
is less a cozy
respect your
woodland
boundaries. I can do that.
And more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table.
She had every right to kill me for that.
And save the world without a weapon.
Or strangle me for that.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind.
Yeah, the very fact that I did not respect her boundaries is kind of
Door
fucked
to the
up.
basement creaks open, revealing
But I got a cool
old
ending.
stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate
Yep.
her voice.
Is that a visitor?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring
It's me.
to. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Is that one for me?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? Gasp. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? What? That other chain on the wall, what's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Yes.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you in the laboratory if you're going to save the world. I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
I'm gonna cut my head off and give it to her as a gift, obviously.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
It's for my penis, obviously.
What if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Head cross formation. Or body swapping.
Don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean?
You cage your balls.
Sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Beep-bee!
And, as if your situation
I'm
weren't
the
bad
caged
enough,
bird.
the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Excuse me?
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Yeah!
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
This is what I wanted.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
guess I'm gonna starve.
That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch. No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So,
Yep.
what do you do now?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Cool. Did you know this was gonna happen?
No.
You're not one for small talk.
Nope.
That's rude.
Alright, start info dumping, babes.
You and the princess wait in silence.
You catch the
though
Mets
neither
game
of you
last night?
knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Let's go Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Maybe. I don't pay attention to sports.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path is a sports bar. In that sports bar, the big game is on. And on that big game is the big man, and he has the rock.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work?
You can't wait to be a piece of shit and play video games all day.
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Yeah.
The differences are small at first. A bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion
That's what she
there.
does.
But then they get larger and larger.
We do know about the stairs. We do know the stairs are here. Bro warned you about the stairs. It's true.
I don't like small talk, remember?
Yeah, well, if we get past small talk, we can have big talk.
Still rude. You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Lichen
Doesn't make
nuts.
sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode. She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't.
We're gods.
Even more silent time passes as you watch
Well,
roots push
there's no more
themselves
stairs.
through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing
Dirt.
across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening
Babe,
to
you
swallow
made us stick in the
both.
mud.
Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
I spy with my little eye something gray. Oh, our surroundings. Okay, let me try again. I spy with my little eye something dirty. Oh, our surroundings.
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then... And... I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Yeah. You want a blankie? Bye, girl, bye.
She's gone. And is that...
I know where she is.
I'm begging you, don't. This...
You're right.
That's me.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Because death is supposed to feel cold.
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
So because we are death of change and she is change, the death of change, which in itself is change, would be stagnant. The Long Quiet is a cheap asshole and doesn't pay for the heat. The long quiet doesn't want to pay for the national grid bill.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay.
Nothing. There is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget. If only you believe her to be able to.
Girl, I always forget.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps... She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Hell yeah. Where are your dress? Yeah, dude, I took them off because I was banging your narrator for a minute there. And now you are banging her. That's so good. We still have 7 to go. Okay. Cool. You've seen the worst sights of the prison. This time I recommend both respecting your autonomy and not putting your neck in the... Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Was it? No, it was this one. Okay. Da-da-da.
A warning. She... Yeah, did... No, I just...
Alright. I just want to see what happened.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. The only... You good idea. The door, her voice.
Is that a...
I wonder what visitors she could be referring
Hey girl,
to.
I'm here. I'm here to respect you.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried? Have you noticed the empty...
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Hello, game. Oh, there we go.
You step towards the princess.
If you tap tab,
but
it'll skip out. Oh, okay.
Close, holding up one shackled hand. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions?
What would you have me do? I think I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I think I could leave her here and I don't want to. Didn't I just try that? Yeah, I tried that. No, it said leave empty-handed. What do you mean? My intentions?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles,
so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests. Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't.
Nah, he admits to being a wimp.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Yeah, no. I hate that shit.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
What if I've died a bunch of times? Yeah, exactly.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
I was about to say.
You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Oh, Nana, no point thinking so negative. No, I was literally thinking, like, she must think we're delusional just sitting here listening to our own thoughts. Can you imagine, like, instead, I just run a stream where I'm just like... I should read chat. Exactly like that. And then I pick which part of chat I want to read and then only talk about that and then dissociate again. How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head in a shackle? You said don't slay her. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
You realize that I have as much reason to trust you As you just trust me. I'm not giving you a weapon. In case you've forgotten, you killed me last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not going to give you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Cut her out on your own. I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat. Or slay. Oh, Lord, that's so many choices. You killed me last time as a funny one. What happened after I died last time? Or... oh, you mean the... You killed me last time, yeah.
But sure, let's talk about what happened. Because what happened is exactly my issue. The last time we met, your body tried to kill me. If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over.
I like what she calls me a good
nice
bird.
Isn't enough motivation? Well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
Oh, I know. My first time I met you, you turned into a knife, mommy.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
I'm also aware of that.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she? Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others. Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
The VOD exists! There's a link to my VOD channel below somewhere.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
Yeah, we need proof of you fucking a knife. Please don't. I beg of you.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah, if you could conceivably fuck a knife, I'd greatly appreciate it if you do not. You're the one in chains. If anyone should be to negotiating here, it's you, not me. If I want you to leave, I'm gonna be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her on your own. I'm gonna save because I'm anxious. But that's not the part that Elpis said was hot. Let's try respecting her autonomy.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
No, isn't that literally what I just did, though?
Till you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her.
Oh, or I just leave her head here in place, yeah.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, already tried to take over your body. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little? I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
I'll watch it again.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her. No. Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches up. Be damned. She's actually doing your job for her.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She is
It's fun. It's cool. Gore doesn't usually bother me.
Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment.
Bro, I work with blood for a living, like...
the only movement in the room. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder and her neck. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor.
No, you have not, maybe?
Free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
If it's the decapitation video, I think we've all seen it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
I'm gonna put it back in place, and then I'm gonna kiss it, and then she's gonna get her quest bed.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead.
Oh wait, she's already god
So I
tiered.
guess that's it. What a way to go.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is...
Now hold
Yeah.
on.
I don't...
Look, I'm just not ready to...
Leave her there and claim my reward.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just... empty. The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our rewards?
That's our reward.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Well, this Eternity of Bliss doesn't have new episodes of the Wacky World of Gumball.
Oh.
So I'm not interested.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
I was hoping we'd get better ending for saving the world. This bullshit let us out of here.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you.
If that implies that Klasky Supo is back, then hell yeah.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
You've never been happier, jackass.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
You're at a place where all your answers will give you the same next chapter, but depending on your choices, you'll get a different voice. Okay. Since you hear the narrator, I'm happy we're happy. What do you suggest then? I don't want to die again. I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to accept my reward. What do you suggest?
Still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you. You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yeah, man.
Why should it matter
Death is
if
cool.
we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I'm with you on that, Squid. That's why I don't give platelets. I can't sit there for 2.5 hours.
I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Maybe?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The cage. It's for my balls.
We're on a path in the woods,
Whoa!
chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
It's worse, is what it is.
I like this.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison. And she's not
Locked
gonna
over.
like it.
45 minutes, so yeah, that's, you said you do Power Reds. Power Reds is, 30 to 40 minutes. So...
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine.
Pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
How should we still have... Should we talk about how we still have the blade? Yeah!
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that
Can I
you're
get
supposed to
2
find it at the
blades?
cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Are you sure we even need to slay her?
She... what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever.
Yeah.
We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
Yeah, he's on the medication deferral list, so he can't. Which is understandable.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead...
My collar's been
then
inside
that
out
was
this whole
it.
time.
That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board. And you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is
I ate
probably
the chess
worse
pieces
for
when you weren't
I
looking.
guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Oh, hi, Cashew. Wanna come up? Come here. Come here, Cashew. Hi. 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 A baby boy. A baby boy. Hi. Wow. It's my Stinky. Are you cute? Are you a cute? Yeah, your baby. Wanna hang out? Whee! 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 I hold you like a baby. You're purring, which means you like it secretly. Okay, bye-bye. That happened to me, actually. That just means that that your friend has a high platelet count. So like that's a perfectly normal response for the body to have. That's just the body is like, I should not be leaking right now. So then your body clots, and that's a great response to have in case of emergencies. Like I say that all the time to any of my failed donors. It's like, hey, that's a good thing. Like that means your body is protecting you. Like, you should be happy. You should be happy you failed. It's like, I've clotted before, and it's crazy, but I'm like, hey, that's cool. I got mad platelets up on this wazoo, and that's a good thing. Alright, what am I doing? No way out but through. Let's go see her. Or turn around and leave. He left for the donation, probably came back disappointed. Aww. Alright, let's see what she looks like now.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath
Whoa.
you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think
Did you do
already
what?
know what waits for you within.
All this?
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her. There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus. I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
My old lady.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains.
I love this.
The air filled
She's
with the
Alice in
mock birdsong
Chains.
metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon.
Oh, I
Your
wanted
objective
two of them.
waits.
The old ball and her
And
chain.
how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind? Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy. You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some
Mirrors was a
unseen
distraction.
space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just
This is
a
just like
shifting
Magnus Archives.
mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into
Weren't you
your
about the
muscle.
chains, bro?
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space.
Whoa.
The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor.
Beware the hooks, me boy. The hooks, you'll never go.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow.
Are you sure it's not the
She
web?
watches you with the stillness of the grave. Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make
Or
the
the
first
hunt.
move. Let observation
Or the
give us an
lonely.
advantage.
Are you mad at me? I just say this is great. Are you mad at
But
me?
you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly. What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away.
I'm like,
But I'm afraid that's
I'm gonna
wishful
start the media trade after I finish Shrap's drawing, but I needed some outside help on a portion of it, so that's why it's taking so long.
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them. It's worth a try.
I'm sorry.
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body,
Chain
draped in
mommy.
raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
What's your problem? I try to help you.
What makes you think I have a problem with you? Because I'm a head in a cage? Don't be silly. That's what I've always been.
Just like Bloodborne. There's a character named Mikolash. We always call him Mikolash Cage.
It's not like you're any different.
The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
No, that's my fault. I haven't done anything except give you my weapon twice.
And when the time comes, you'll give it to me again. And then she'll do something horrible with it. I wonder what it'll be this time. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
Yummy.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
I see, so there is the option to come here without the knife.
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood, and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
Is there a way I can kill the knife?
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
Us choosing the same moves every time we play isn't an indictment of anyone's free will. It's just how things happen to play out. I could have thrown away the knife in the... Yes, that's exactly what I said!
Just because you refuse to see the walls doesn't mean they aren't there. Give in with me. It's so much easier to let the world happen to you.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer. How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
You're telling me.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Whoa! You're falling, the world... You're falling, the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground. Your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and roll to a stop. The sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Free will actually does objectively exist, yeah. You're unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow rhythmic step after another. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
I didn't let go, you ripped my head off. What are we supposed to do now? You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Does it mean I broke your pattern? This isn't nicer. I'm a severed head. I thought that would be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad.
Huh. I guess you're right. Pattern must be wrong then. Maybe if we keep watching, we'll figure it out. And we've got nothing else to do but watch.
And so you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
Something like that. The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited. Steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
I mean, we've already come to a head.
Head.
And at last the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move. But so does hers. Chain shattered, spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Later. Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth. She coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't know what Undead Murder Farce is. I don't watch a lot of anime. Hell yeah. Show me me. I still have a head. You're alone in the place that's empty. It's quiet here. You're at the cabin. Whoa.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be. Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us. There is no exit, but the...
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Hell yeah, we got 6 to go. That's cool. Oh, okay. If you click on each one, it shows you all the endings. I see. I just want all the vessels, not all the endings. She could be a sexy rat, yeah. Alright, we still have... You don't need the world for your happy ending. The reason spirits may linger. Flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. Is it dead in nature, then let it swallow you whole. Like I said, what? You with your nightmares, kill your worst dreams, or be killed by the ghost of your past. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Yeah. I didn't even like realize it until I actually clicked on them. Like, I got a good portion of these and stuff like that, you know? Okay, if I'm right about the ghost of your past one. Okay. I'm gonna reread it. It says... Kill your worst dreams, or be killed by the ghost of your past. I would assume killing her the first time and then running away the second time makes sense to me. Okay, I may be wrong here, but I think you need to reload the prisoner one. Then just go in and slay her, okay. Let me save this one. Because I liked the ending that we got. Alright. So just go in and slay her.
A warning before you go any further. No, I didn't. You take...
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
Wow.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her, do what she says.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you. You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
Wow.
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably.
What do you want me to do?
Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus,
you are going to get a different vessel here, but not the one I thought. Oh, okay, cool.
I appreciate you have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone.
I just always have a short attention span.
Especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
And?
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade.
I think in that short, that clip, he's walking away from the Princess of Amoebas or some shit. That's him walking away from slaying the princess.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from
up it.
You open the cabin door. What's done is done, and there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be...
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept my reward.
Great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I doubt it.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
I've gotten this ending before,
You don't want to be happy, do you?
Oh, have a voice ruin your happy ending.
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you. You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I like the idea of living multiple lives, but not forever.
Don't answer that. That's all we needed to
I just want different viewpoints of the entire timeline of our universe.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die.
Yep. The Grey, ooh.
You're on a path in the woods.
See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things.
The Bubble Buddhist.
Bit by bit, we're starting
I want to learn more about Buddhism.
Place.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love rain.
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before.
I'm
what
sad
count is it this
that
time?
I'm dying.
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussions. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave. You already slew her, and you survived.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Then why, pray tell, are you here?
It ain't boring.
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves. Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward. Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy. We were bored. There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything. How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she is
Eternal
dead.
piss. I don't want to piss eternally. It's raining. It wasn't raining last time or the time before that. The whole path is different.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yes, things are different, aren't they? If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her influence? What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Oh, come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know?
Yeah, man.
No. Is there a reason it would be raining? If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse.
That's true. What happens if we don't go in the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens. We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
Yeah, let's go. Let's proceed.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
And don't fuck it up.
What we do is entirely up to us. And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right? You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world. Why? Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it? Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
I'm in a construct, dude.
Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely
Thanks. After I
important
finish this
destiny
vessel, I'll probably end stream as well. I deserve a better night's sleep than last night's 4
As soon as
hours.
you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay,
Whoa.
of mold and death and stagnant water.
Ghost
The
mommy.
once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is
Please
beyond
go the
repulsive.
fuck to sleep.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall. Is that her? It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like
Well,
us.
I'd feel bad raiding your buddy without
Certainly doesn't
you,
look the same
so
as she did
definitely
last
next time that you're around a stream and they're live.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Where's the blade?
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what
You
happens
can't
when we
stab a
slay
ghost.
her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement? You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
I mean, there's the
You must
ghost
think
bullet
you're
thing.
looking at that mirror you
No
mentioned
spoilers to
earlier,
Orville, but...
the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
A ghost can shoot you.
It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
You can only do that once a day.
Interested in seeing other things.
Get shot by a ghost once a day.
No way left to go but down.
Whee!
The door to the basement grows open.
She's
The
so
air
pretty.
is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the
Wispy
bottom of the
woods.
stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Are we
You
good?
receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind
she's a ghost
games.
now, but...
If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. Yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
We're even, yeah.
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence. Do you hear that trickling sound?
Oh.
The water's rising, isn't it? It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
Same as all the other ones.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
I'll do anything, don't let me drown. Is this about last time? I'm sorry. You can let me out. Rush for the blade or rush for the door. Let me out.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die? Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place.
Okay.
Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it. Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are. Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
She wants me to drown, so... Rush to the door?
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps. The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out. It's so dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down.
Yeah, it's
How
the
much longer
vast.
can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle. You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
Yeah, it could be the buried, yeah.
As you sink below the surface, you see it.
Whoa!
Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless. as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
I love this part of the soundtrack. Like, this is so fucking cool. It's doing the Mario Stairs thing.
Your lungs filled with water, the same as mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Okay, goodbye, lady. I'll miss you. But your lungs don't fill, and both she and her bones are gone. Something has taken them away, and it's left something else in their place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? I'm begging you.
Whoa.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What do you feel about this one?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep
heart.
Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Cool.
Nothing. There is no exit. But this vessel bring me more perspective.
I will, I promise.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Hell yeah.
You're on a path.
Let's look at them. Oh yeah, we have 5 to go, baby. Hell yeah. So we got the Apotheosis. We got the Prisoner. We got the Cage. And we got the Gray today. Hell yeah. What does that old boy mean? What does that old boy mean? I don't know. I'm absolutely living, so... Anyway. Some of these are gonna be real. Okay, hold on. Please do not press anything without me saying once. That's okay. I understand. No, this was great. We got a lot of them done. We have so many mommies. Gotta catch them all. Well, I'm having fun, so. Next week. Next week, because, this week, last week I wanted to do 3 streams, but didn't because Homestuck got canceled. So we're doing Homestuck this week. What are you lagging about? So it'll be sometime next week, I'm not sure. A lot of Credoli. Oh yeah, I don't stream this on Mondays, no. Not normally, that is. I can look ahead at what my week looks like. I'm probably gonna do Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday next week. Yeah. I could stream Monday, but Jill doesn't stream Mondays now that she has her D&D game. Anyway, I'm probably just not gonna raid tonight because I'm kind of tired, and I always feel bad when I have to leave, like as soon as I raid somebody, so... Well, Orville, we can't do Homestuck next Saturday because you have your party to go to. So I was just probably gonna do something else. Probably either more, if I don't finish this next time, a second night of this, or starting Little Nightmares 3 with Wisp. But I also have to check on his schedule. Because I promised him. Now I got What? What do you mean you got Friday instead? Your party's on a Friday now? Hey guys, thanks to all of you for being my friends. I love having you as my friend. That's my friend Melody. Now, Orville, we can just DM me and we'll figure out, just like, I'm confused. What you mean by, yeah, friends, toss his knife away. Yeah, I don't need this knife. Yeah. Clang, clang. But yeah, Orville, just, I'm confused by what you mean, so just message me and whatever. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna raid off because I'm tired, so thanks for hanging out with me. You're all beautiful people. I love seeing you guys in Discord, and you make me happy. And yeah, if you have not heard it yet, remember that I love you and I won't stab you. Okay, bye.